Let's solve for this problem here. Guys, do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Prof. Kamlavi Math for Fun. All right? Thank you so much. As we're growing, we want to be able to share our lessons to a lot more people. All right? Let's go for it. Find the standard form of the equation of the line parallel to 5x minus 6y equals to 8. That passes through -1, -3. So what do we need in order to find the equation of a line? In this case, as we are already given a point here, we just need the slope. All right? And in this case, to get the slope, we have to rewrite this equation into the slope-intercept form. And also, as we're talking about looking for the equation of the line that is parallel to this one, we also need to know that those two slopes will be the same. Okay? So let's go and then check what we have to do here. So we got to rewrite this one into the slope-intercept form. So what do we call slope-intercept form? So this is the slope-intercept form, which is what? Y equals to mx plus b. Okay? So that's that. So that means what? So let's go for it. Let's do it and see what we're going to get. So we have 5x minus 6y equals to 8. So we're going to rewrite this one. That means we're going to leave y by itself, right? To do that, what can we do? We can either take this one here, or let's say we have -5x both sides, because we want to leave y alone. So we have -6y equals to what? -5x plus 8. And then we divide everybody by 6, -6. All right? So -6 across. So this is out. We have y equals to what? This one here is positive 5x over 6 negative divided by negative is positive. All right, we keep it as a fraction. And then in this case, plus divided by minus is minus. Can we simplify this? Yes, because 2 can divide these two evenly. These two numbers evenly. So 2 goes into 8 4 times, 2 goes into 6 3 times. All right, so do we have the slope? Yes. So the slope m is equal to this one here, because remember, m here is your slope. So m equals to 5/6. That's the slope. So now we know the slope, all right? And then we have a point. But remember, that's the slope of the equation of the line that is given to us. Not yet the slope of the line that is parallel to it. However, what do we know about two parallel lines? They have the same slope. That's it, period. Okay? So two parallel lines have the same slope. That means what? That means if m, so we're going to call this one m1. So if m1 equals to 5/6, that means m2 is also equal to 5/6, since both of them are the same. All right? Both of them the same, that means m1 equals to m2. All right? So the slope here is good. Now, if the slope is good, so what else do we need? So we then need, the other point, and that's it. So now we're talking about writing the equation of a line. And in this case, we want it into the standard form. And because we want it into the standard form, first of all, what is the standard form? Right? Standard form. We are unpacking a lot of things here. So this is a great problem. This is a great review. Okay, so this is standard form. So the standard form is what? Is ax plus by equals to c. All right? And also we're trying to write the equation of a line. So we're going to use what? We're going to use the point slope formula to do that, because that's the one that can give us x and y, on the left side of the equal sign. So the point slope formula, which is what? So the point slope formula is y1 minus y2 equals to m times x minus x1. All right? So in our case here, what do we know? We know the slope, which is m2. So we carry m2 with us equals to 5 over 6. At this point, you don't need to call it m2. You can call it m. Doesn't matter. But because since we're talking about two lines, that's the reason why we're trying to differentiate that. What else do we have? We have the other point, which is -1, -3. Okay? So we have then x1, y1. So now we can just go ahead and then use this one here. All right? That's it. So let's go. What is y1? It's -3. So that is y, sorry. So that is y. So it's not y1. So that is y. Got to be careful with this formula. So it's y minus y1. Okay, careful about that. So is y minus y1. So y1 is what? It's -3 equals m, which is the slope, 5 over 6 times x, which is what? Is x minus x1, -1. All right? Whew. We got it, right? Okay, so you always got to be careful, okay? Because a lot of times if you don't have the formulas in front of you, you have to carry that in, and that's what I have in there. So that is y equals to what? Y plus 3 equals to what? 5 over 6 times x plus 1. Okay? So then we're looking for this form, our standard form. Don't forget about that. So that means what can we do here? We can multiply everybody by 6 in order to cancel the denominator. So it's going to give us what? 6y plus 6 times 3 is 18 equals to 6 out. Then you have 5 left. That means x plus 1. Okay? And then that means you have 6y plus 18 equals to what? 5x, because you have to multiply now, plus 5. And don't forget again, you go in here. So you need x and the y on the same side. Okay? So if you want x on the side, on this side there, so that means you're going to have to do -5x, both sides. So this is out. Okay? So if that one is out, so that means you have y. So I'm going to come back here. We need a lot of space here for this problem. So that means we have 6y minus 5x plus 18 equals to 5. And don't forget, the constant got to be on the right side. So that means you got to do -18 both sides. So we end up with 6y. So we can already have the x first, because remember, it's ax plus by plus c. So we have to have -5x plus 6y equals to what? 5 minus 18 equals to what? -13. Very interesting problem, okay? Take your time, okay, to unpack all of this. So then what's happening? Are we done yet? Almost, okay? Why? Because, ladies and gentlemen, it's not that it's a mistake, but a lot of people do not understand that in these instances, we want the x to be positive, okay? It's just math. All right. Now, is your teacher going to give you a false, as an answer for this one? That means that it's incorrect? Maybe not. Okay. So, but a lot of times we keep it as positive. So what's going to happen is we just multiply everybody by -1. Bingo. Okay. Or somebody can just do what? Change the sign to the opposite. Finish. All right. So that will give us what? 5x positive. 5x positive, okay, minus 6y equals to +13. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the equation that we've been looking for since then. Great, all right? So you take your time to unpack all of this work, go back to it step by step, all the topics were the, under topics that we had here. So you go for them and then you go one at a time to get it done, all right? Thank you.